there guys, how's it going? This is Sly. So I'm going to talk about something serious here, and I really don't like to talk about something serious, but I have to because this has been something that's been bugging me personally, and this is my personal journal log, and I need to really get it out there. Lately there has been a lot of things about cancel culture and things like that, hashtag #MeToo and all that. Hashtag #MeToo I respect in many ways, and I want to get that out of the way first. I want to respect hashtag #MeToo. I respect everything that's about the culture and everything about that. But as of late, I think people are using it in a ill-mannered way. And if you think I'm telling a lie on that, you just take a look at some of these articles that are out there, and I think there's a lot of things out there that is being used in an ill-mannered way. A lot of the things that are going on. Just a lot of people are afraid for their livelihoods because they feel if they've ever interacted with the opposite sex or the same sex, it's going to be taken as a crime of sexual misdemeanor. And it's a shame, and it's getting really tiresome now at this point. Why I'm saying all this is because I'm noticing more and more there's a division between people, and it's getting worse, especially on the internet, where you're being called a Trump supporter if you say that you want more evidence to something rather than just immediately believe somebody. And I know a lot of people just want to believe people. I get that. I understand that. But with any case, you need evidence. I thought that's what we're always been taught. You need both sides of the story. Why take one side of the story and not get the other side of the story, and to be found out one person may not be right? And more this has been happening, and it's been really frightening. And I'm not saying this for myself, I'm saying this for people out there. It comes to a point where there are people accusing other people that are not even remotely doing anything at all. My thing is, why this is all stemming. I follow a cosplayer, and I'm not trying to throw shade, so I'm not going to list this person's name. I'm not going to list anything about this person. But I follow a cosplayer, and anybody that knows about the Vic Mignogna case knows that there is stuff going on with Funimation that is very detrimental to us may or may not be getting any more English dubs, considering Dragon Ball Z. I happen to be wearing this. I was out earlier and then I came in. Dragon Ball Z, anything really, porting, anything like that. And there is a big court case going on where he's trying to sue for defamation of character. From my understanding, it's going like as well as you would think. Not well at all. But it is telling it as a sign that both sides of the party, they both got skeletons in their closet. But I said that to the cosplayer in question that, like I said, I'm not going to mention her name, I said that to, on their page. I was like, I think there needs to be more evidence. And I was railroaded. I was told I was a supporter of a sexual predator. I was told I was supporting the wrongdoings of a sexual predator. And really what I was saying was, I'm not going to jump on his side until I figure out what's going on. And that's the truth of it. I won't jump on his side until I figure all the puzzle pieces out. And may I not get all the puzzle pieces. May I not get all the information that I would desire and I would like to get. But that is how I operate, and that's how I always have operated. I just don't believe when you say something, because you may say something, but it actually may not turn out to be the way that you are saying it. And I know that is so bad of me to say that, but it is how I've been wired, because there's just so many people that want to get sympathy points for something that they don't need sympathy for. And we've seen this with not only just Vic Mignogna, we've seen this with countless YouTubers lately, and we've seen this unfortunately with a case of a game creator not too long ago as well. It's getting worse. And it's getting to the point where if you're a guy and you have a dick, you know, I'm not excluding trans people. I'm just saying, if you're a guy and you have a dick, you're in the wrong. And that's not how it should be. I want to tell you guys out there, you need both sides of the case. I think I've said this before in a past video, that you just need both sides of the case. You need all the evidence. You need all the puzzle pieces to put together something to make a bigger picture, make the wider picture. And sometimes, a good majority of the times, the case goes, they were lying. Now, I'm not trying to put down actual real victims, because there are actual real victims that deal with this shit. And they should not be excluded from this. They really shouldn't. But the problem is the idiots that are faking it are making it tough for the people that are actually dealing with times of crises. And it sucks because you're letting these idiots do that to the people that are actually going through the real problem. That's why, me personally, I'm so divisive with #MeToo, because there are actual people that are actually really dealing with this. And then you have the people that are not dealing with this, using it for their advantage, and it makes a stain for everybody else. And that is horrible. That is horrible, and you should feel bad for it. I think cancel culture is awful. I think it is a bad thing, because you're not taking the right steps. You're going through your social media, you're going through your friends, before you're actually taking the steps of taking this through the law. Once you take it through the law, and still there's no evidence there, then okay, yeah, sure, why not? But at least you took the proper steps. At least you came to the proper procedures. Doing it through social media means one of two things, usually. One of two things, usually. You are either trying to hurt that person because of A, you don't like that person, B, you're trying to get revenge on that person, or C, you're just trying to be a a-hole just to be an a-hole, or the latter is, you're just being a troll. There, I just said it, you're just being a troll. I feel for the actual victims that actually go through these crimes, because they are actually dealing with a lot of grief, and they're afraid to come out because of the people that fake this stuff. And it, believe it or not, it happens more than not. A lot of people don't want to believe that. It does. It really does. I'm not supporting these guys. I'm not supporting victim yacht. I'm not supporting cases where it's these sexual predators are coming after these people. I am supporting the belief that you need both sides. You need all the evidence, and once it speaks for itself, that's what happens. Let's take an example. We got Joe Epstein. Well, you know what? We had Joe Epstein, with all the things that had happened to him. And I probably shouldn't have said that. I probably would have removed that. But you have J.E. All the evidence. He was caught. He was found out. All the evidence was pointing to him. And this dude is a sick person. I'm sorry. He's just a sick person. He was a sick person. But you took the right methods of trying to take this person down. This needs to also happen with everything else. Harvey Weinstein, that's the whole reason why this thing got started. Now it is just taking advantage of people. And I refuse to stand for that. Justice does not mean revenge. Justice means doing the right thing and getting the people for that. Does it make you feel good in the end? Honestly, sometimes no. It really doesn't. But as long as you know you did what you had to do to get to that point, that's what matters. My thing is, I will not side with anyone until I have the evidence. And that's the plain and simple truth. And you shouldn't either. Don't side with people that don't tell you the 100% of the story. Just don't. Because you're not going to get it. And if that person doesn't tell you the story, then just don't immediately jump ship because you're their friend and you need to believe them. Sometimes it's not that easy. It's coming from experience, it's coming from life itself for me. It's just people will use you, or people will take advantage of a situation, and then they will try to use it against you, and then they will purposely make you feel like crap afterwards. I'm just saying, this has to stop. We can't be angry at ourselves. And I feel really disappointed that this cosplayer that I actually really did truly admire for his work had to say that I was a supporter, because it made me feel that I can't be open about my own opinions anymore. I can't be open. I can't be me around these other people, because if I were to ever get in a conversation to them face to face, I don't know how it would end, but I'm saying probably bad, and it's really a shame. And I needed to get this out there, because I just really felt like it needed to be said and it needed to be done. So that's the truth of the matter. So that's my video. Please go ahead and like, share, subscribe. I don't care, because it's not about likes, shares, and subscribes. It's about getting this information out, getting my thoughts out of my head, and getting everything shared to you guys, the people. But oh god, hope you're all having a great rest of your day. Please keep your head above water. Please keep your dreams alive. There will be more videos from me. I love you all. I truly do cherish every single one of you, and I really do appreciate you guys for following me to this point. So, I love you. Keep your dreams alive. Keep your head up. This is Sly saying goodbye. Have a good day. Have a good night, maybe.